Good morning, everyone. It's me, Mambo. That's story time. Beautiful Philomiz. You're my luck. I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys how I have Philomiz walking with me and working with me. Story time. Philomiz, my mom. You understand? Listen to me. Yes. Let's get into this story time, okay? Let's get into this story time. I didn't work with Philomiz, and even though Azili Frida is walking with me, I didn't really work with Philomiz. Work with Azili Frida either. You understand? For many reasons, but I have one main reason. Frida Pavini. So I just would know that she's with me for protection. And I left it at that. I was content with that. I was so content with that. But I can tell you, January 1st, 2025, I went to the water and I received Philomiz. And I went to the water in Delaware. And when I went to Haiti, I stumbled upon that church, Philomiz's church, by accident. I was out in Limonard. I was on the beach, and I had purchased some fish, and I wanted to sit down and eat my fish. And so there was a lady who was cleaning the puffer fish. She was just sitting there, and I wanted to buy a drink from her, and I wanted to eat my food. And she said, I bought a drink. She pulled up a chair. She said, sit down here, eat your food. Because in Haiti, people sit down and relax. You don't have that sense of urgency where you're walking, eating, you're driving, eating fast food. No, you don't scarf your food like that. You sit down, you relax, you have a drink, you talk, and it was right. And I said, and I made a video and I said, I feel home. I'm home. And I had no idea that Philomiz, the church, was up the street. But I kept hearing the drums. And I knew I was going to follow them drums. And I sat there and I ate my food and I went to the beach and I made couple TikToks and I saw everyone with the mouchoir and with the light blue scarves, and I knew it was for Philomiz. Even though I didn't know what was up that little sandy road, because it's a little fishing village. And as you can tell by the boats on the beach. But I said to the lady when I was finished, I thanked her and I said, is there a pair still over there? And she said to me, it was a church for Philomiz. And I told my driver, pass over there. You understand? Pass over there, baby, please. And he already knew. So when I went there, I purchased some items, and I found the church, and I was so excited. And of course, I'm not, hard up for content that I'm going to film people who are serving the Loa without their permission and film in a church and just be disrespectful. So I put the phone down and I went into the church. My driver waited for me and I came out. And I'm telling you, I felt so good. I felt good as if I had made some atonement with blood. You understand? If you ain't never made atonement or had a rooster bath or something with blood, You don't know what that feels like to just be, whew. Because without it, it ain't the same. But I felt it when I left that church for Filomiz. And when I came back to the U.S., I had talked to my driver and I said, that space, that place, that area, that's my area. I can't get it out of my head. He went back to the area and he didn't find a place for residency or anything like this, like house, something to live. But he found a place, a little small place on the beach for business. And he asked me, did I want it? And I said, yes. And he said, how long? And I said, I want to take it for at least 3 years. Because in places like that, you don't take it for 1 year or 2 years for business. You take it and you pay it for 3 years, 5 years, even 10 years sometimes. You understand? And so I took it for 3 years. And there was someone who had asked me about purchasing land on the beach or near the beach. And I God willing, I'm going to get back with you this week when I reach Haiti. Avec bonjour. When I reach Haiti, I'm going to get back to you about that question that you posed. I'm going to tell you this. I didn't even plan to go to Filomiz Church. I was wearing her colors. I stumbled upon that place, and it was no accident. People receive Loa in different ways. Usually it's through your bloodline, from your mother, your father. It's handed down. These spirits are handed down in family. But sometimes, that spirit comes with you at birth. Sometimes it's by some sort of agreement where that spirit now has a right to be there. Sometimes it's what they call Loa achte, where you buy Loa, you understand, you buy the Loa. Sometimes people can steal your Loa, so be careful about people who wash your head. Because they may still, even after the head washing, have the ability, especially if they have your patet, have the ability to take your Loa. That's why you must always keep the respect with anyone who has washed your head, and especially anybody who got your patet. Because even afterwards, you think you can break bad, they still have the ability to mess you. Sometimes that can happen when people don't keep the respect. And then sometimes their lifestyle is repelling the Loa. You understand? Sometimes their lifestyle is, their character is not good. Their lifestyle is not good. Something. You understand? Sometimes you can even get Loa when you marry. When I married in Haiti, I got my husband's Loa. We did a certain ritual for that as well. But you have to realize marriage is serious in voodoo. You get that next person's spirits, and your spirits must like their spirits, or you're not going to make it. They're going to fight, going to be conflict. And it will cause separation. So that's so important. But marriage, people don't think about that. Marriage is not number one, but a way high on the list that people receive Loa that they didn't have in their bloodline in Haitian Vodou. Yes. January 1st, 2025, I received Filomiz, and I have seen nothing but a flow of blessings, a flow of opportunities, a flow of wealth. And wealth is more than money. It is perfect health. It is when you don't, it is more than just when you go in the store and you don't have to look upon the price of something. You understand? It's more than that, though. Being near the water is wealth. Waking up in the islands is wealth to me. Mambo that.